I tried saving money for 30 days straight, and I failed. Not like I slipped once or twice failed. I mean, I completely broke the plan within the first week. And the worst part is, it wasn't because I didn't have enough money. It was because of something way deeper. If you've ever told yourself, this month I'm going to be disciplined, no random spending, no useless purchases, just save money and finally get your life together. And then somehow, a few days later, you're back to spending like nothing changed. Yeah, this is exactly what happened to me. So I gave myself a simple challenge. For 30 days, I would only spend money on what I actually needed. Food, transport, basic things. No impulse buying, no I deserve this spending, nothing extra. And in my head, it sounded easy. I mean, how hard could it be to just not spend money? The first 3 days? Perfect. I felt in control, disciplined, like I finally figured it out. I even started thinking, yeah, this is the version of me that's about to change everything. Then day 4 hit. I had a long, stressful day. Nothing crazy, just one of those days where your brain feels tired. And somehow, I ended up buying something I didn't need. Not because I planned to, not because I needed it, it just happened. And that's when I noticed something. I didn't spend money because I needed something. I spent money because of how I felt. After that, it got worse. Every time I felt bored, I spent. Every time I felt stressed, I spent. Every time I felt like I deserved something, I spent. And by the end of the first week, the whole plan was already falling apart. That's when it hit me. Saving money isn't a money problem, it's an emotional problem. Because nobody really talks about this, but most of your spending has nothing to do with logic. It's not, do I need this? It's, how do I feel right now? Bored? Buy something. Stressed? Buy something. Sad? Buy something. Rewarding yourself? Buy something. Money became an escape. And when I really looked at it, I realized I wasn't even enjoying half the things I bought. It was just temporary, a quick dopamine hit and then back to normal. So the problem wasn't that I couldn't save money. The problem was I never fixed the reason I was spending it. And this is where most people get it wrong. They think saving money is about discipline, but discipline doesn't work when your emotions are in control. So I stopped focusing on saving money and I started focusing on something else. Instead of trying to control my spending, I tried to understand my triggers. When do I spend the most? Why do I feel the need to spend? What am I trying to fix in that moment? Step 1 was simple. I forced myself to pause. Every time I wanted to buy something, I waited 24 hours. No exceptions. And what I noticed was crazy. Most of the time, I didn't even want it anymore. Step 2, I replaced spending with something else. Instead of scrolling and buying random things, I started doing something productive, learning a skill, working on content, even just going for a walk. Because the urge to spend, it doesn't disappear, you just have to redirect it. And step 3, I gave myself one controlled way to spend. Not zero spending, that never works. Just one category where I could spend freely without guilt. Because when you try to restrict everything, you eventually break. And once I did this, saving money actually became easier. Not because I forced it, but because I didn't feel the need to escape anymore. So yeah, I failed the 30-day saving challenge. But honestly, that failure taught me more than succeeding ever would. Because if you feel like you can't save money, it's not because you're bad with money, it's because no one ever showed you what's actually controlling your spending. You don't need more discipline, you need awareness. Fix the behavior and the money will follow. If you made it this far, comment 30 down below and tell me one thing you waste money on. I'll help you figure out what's really behind it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.